I think it sounds like Shan saying black people hold black people to the fire way worse than they will hold any other race.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
mean, I think we
but
should though.
She got a point.
Why shouldn't we?
We should hold everybody.
I think everybody should be held
No,
equally
I
accountable.
I
I
agree
think
that
so
we
too,
should
and I
hold
think if
everybody
Even
we
accountable. But if
and I
yeah,
we're
think
even
more
if it's
white
full
doing
people would
throttle
go
on
under
everyone.
if we hold them accountable. More white people would go under if we came as a people and tried to cancel them and put the stereotypes out about them and when it's hard for them as we did for our people. I agree. Like we need to
but
do it towards other people. We shouldn't just do it to our people. And the extent we do it to our people, the hatred that we be having behind it. It's not like we're trying to hold someone accountable for change. It's just like it comes. It's more like, oh, you should be punished. You should be punished. But it's not. How can we fix this? How can we avoid it? And that's the issue when it comes to being changed. Nobody. That's
no,
oh.
I don't agree with that,
You
man.
see,
There has been cases in Chicago where a little girl, a baby girl, would be killed by some niggas that's just shooting. Nobody would do nothing. No Black Lives Matter. Ain't no marching. Ain't no blocking traffic or no shit like that. But let it be some little essay that's in the village that's gang banging and shooting, and he just so happened to get popped by the police because he got a pistol on him. Now everybody is in the streets. Now Black Lives Matter is there. So no, man, we don't hold each other. I don't think that we hold each other accountable enough
You talking
because
about
the shit
random
that
people. We don't hold the random people accountable enough. But
it
when
ain't
it
no
comes to
random people. These are
politicians,
No,
people
when it
that's
I
in
comes to
our
think that for
this the
politicians
me,
and
people that's
people
in
of
our
stature,
communities.
when it comes to
no.
people of stature, they do tend to go harder on them. No, we don't hold each other accountable at this level. But when it comes to people of stature, yes, they tend to go harder
We
for our
should.
own race than the other people don't.
We're supposed
So,
to.
I
so
don't feel
Viz,
like that.
what I'm saying is, it should not matter the race of the person who is. If somebody does wrong, you should hold them just as accountable as anybody else. It shouldn't be, oh, well, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed because he white. They gonna let them handle it. No, we should go hard for everybody because at the end of the day, everybody who is leading in New York City. If I live in New York, you're affecting me, right? So the same energy I got for you, and it's nothing personal. You was wrong. I should have the same energy for another person who is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's almost
I,
like we got the guts to do it with each other, but we ain't got the guts to do it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
yes, that's what I
no,
no,
that
we
mean.
gonna
I
hold
see that
everybody
too.
accountable. We're not scared of your color. You was
Hmm.
wrong, and we cannot gonna keep on having politicians, no matter what race you are, in office doing wrong.
so
Period.
Ruth, what are you feeling like? Do you think that we should hold ourselves more accountable than we do any other race? Ruth, oh,
She sleep.
might be
Girl,
she might be
child,
taking a
Ruth is
break.
knocked out, baby.
All right, Darwin, same question.
Yeah, I think we should hold everybody with the same amount of force of accountability. It doesn't matter your race. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why thinking black people do it depends on circumstances. If it's a man that's in control of the money that flows into the communities, are they going after his ass? But if it's a police officer driving down, or not, I mean, if it's a police officer driving down the street shooting a black man, they gonna have his ass. But if it's our own people doing it, then it's crazy. It's like a flip. It's like it fluctuate depending on the nature of the offense. So Viz do have a point. You see, black on black crime is not really held that high as it would if it was a police officer or a black person.
No, I can feel that.
I think like
So
black people get a pass, this hood pass or something. Like they get a pass on killing black people versus another race. I don't know if that's the term for it, but that's what I see though. Like I don't see the same scrutiny. You know what I mean?
I would definitely say that we have created it to become a pass, and the excuse would be, well, black people live around black people. It's like, yeah, I get it, yeah, of course, but we've still become so numb to it, to where like we do some wild ass shit to each other and nobody says nothing. But let some shorty be outside waving a gun and he get popped by the police, then we all up in arms. And it's like, what the fuck are we like? Where's oh
I get that part. So
I get that part
I
too.
just I wanted to just touch on this. To me, it seems like what he's doing, according to everyday society, might seem egregious. However, when you're talking about a politician, it doesn't just. I heard the allegations, and I'm like, blah. I've heard way worse. Like, I'm thinking it was about to be like a legitimate scandal. And not to say this
Ooh,
isn't
I'm like,
wrong,
dang, my sugar daddy can't buy
but
me
I'm
a
like, damn, that's what y'all
TV.
coming with. That's what y'all got. This is the bombshell. This is what we were
trip.
locking homie up for.
Bro,
They
they
just
like-
should
found
be
cocaine in the
they
White House.
shouldn't be pissed about him receiving some gifts. They should be pissed about all of the illegals that's in the fucking city.
Clarence Thomas received more bread than that, no? Way more. Way
sure.
more, right?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Right?
I think
So-
they're mad because they just get him because he didn't document it. He should have been writing it down. It shouldn't have been a secret.
Oh man, that's a common thing that they all do.
Yeah, and one thing that people don't understand all the time is this, sometimes it's just a culture. Like that's the culture when people go in and it doesn't make it more right, but it's just common. And to me, I don't like it when there's inconsistencies. If you're gonna punish one person for that, punish every damn body for that. That's my only problem with it. I don't have a major issue with them dropping a hammer on homeboy, but what I'm saying is you should have been dropping that damn hammer because everybody's been doing more egregious things than this, and it's been in your face, and you knew, but for whatever reason. This guy, Damian Williams, he's the executioner for whatever. He the green light boy. Once it's a green light on you and you in the Southern District of New York, you're going to see that man with his black hoodie and the hook. He's coming to get you and take you out of here. And that's what he's for. He's the hitman. It is what it is. So expect to see more. I don't think this is the end. This ain't the last we've seen of Damian Williams. He's probably got like 2 more hits before the year is out and during this highly charged political season.
I think some people that they wanted to endorse, they didn't endorse, they better worry.
I just
think-
hope everybody just stay positive. Just stay positive. I've been reading this book called where is it?
Wow.
Make
So-
your own history. It's called Make Your Own History. And it talks about what a lot of us had to endure during slavery in
Damn,
order
is
to get us
everybody
to where
froze?
we at. And faith is the main thing. And I think when people talk about our community, sometimes they're like, oh, we're a lost cause, we're this, we're that. But you rarely hear, especially when it comes to the women, you never hear people say, oh, yeah, this is the situation. But guess what? It's going to get better. We're going to come up with something. We're going to get people involved. We're going to make this happen. I rarely hear that when it comes to our community. And I feel like it has to start somewhere. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things not seen. So even though there's no evidence that things will be better, although we don't have solutions at this moment, in order to get through to those solutions, faith is a must. And that's one thing that most of the people in this book had in common. Faith. Like they had to be like, nah, they told us we ain't gonna be free, but we getting there. You feel me? So